everyone. For those who don't know me, I'm Kat. I'm a wife, a homeschool mom, and an avid reader. For everyone else, welcome back. We are truthfully about the middle of January, and I am just now looking at recording my TBR for January. If you've seen my goals video, you know that I am cutting back on what I'm reading. So instead of my usual 8 to 10 books, I'm going to put 4 on here. And that's because I really foresee myself only reading 3 or 4 books a month for 2025. So let's jump in to what I'm reading. I actually have been reading for all of January so far, and I'm currently reading The Fiance Dilemma by Elena Armez. This is the author some of us have seen on Book Talk, The Spanish Love Deception. It's the same author, it's actually the same series even, but this is following a different couple. And so far, I'm really enjoying this one. I'm about halfway through, so I am excited to see what else is going to happen. But the premise of this one is we have a woman. She has lived her life in this little town in North Carolina, and life has been just fine for her. And when her mother passes away, her father, who has never really been in her life, decides to show up. And things kind of start to unravel for her from there. She meets her half sister and builds a great relationship with her, but the relationship with her dad, Andrew, has always been off. And so Josie tries to kind of stay or keep Andrew at arm's length until Andrew's life shows up on her doorstep. The news gets a hold of the information that she is Andrew's daughter, and things just go poorly for her after that. She's getting judged by people she's never met, and in the process of this ends up creating a fiance for herself. This fiance is a friend of her sister's best friend even, and through this, Matthew is going to kind of step up to the plate, as it were, and help Josie to manage until hopefully everything blows over. But I have a feeling things aren't going to go very well for her. I am, again, enjoying this. I've had so much fun so far, watching the banter between Matthew and Josie, and the writing style is just very nice. It is a fluffy contemporary romance, and so it's kind of that nice fresh air after some of the heavier stuff that I was reading in November and December. For my sister book club, I guess you could call it, my sisters on the West Coast, and I have been trying to encourage each other to read a little bit more. And so we have picked The Last Letter from Your Lover by Jojo Moyes. In this one, we have Jennifer Sterling from 1960. Something happens and she ends up with amnesia and can't remember anything about her life until she finds this letter that is simply signed B, asking her to leave her husband. Also, in this book, we have a dual timeline of a journalist named Ellie in 2003 finds the same letter and decides to do some digging and find out the story behind this. One reason that I went ahead and picked this one or voted for this one was because it's really recommended for those readers who enjoyed the Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Society. I really enjoyed that one, and so I'm hoping for a lot of the same vibes here. So, contemporary romance, a little bit of historical romance, and of course, what would a month be without some fantasy romance? This is Filthy Rich Fae by Geneva Lee. In this one, we have Kate Holloway, who knows the unspoken rule of New Orleans to avoid the powerful Gage crime family at all costs. Well, as we know with any romance, that is not going to happen, and she is going to have no choice but to confront the dark and forbidding prince of New Orleans himself to beg for her brother's life. And Lachlan Gage, yes, he's lethal, but apparently he is also gorgeous. And the only currency he's interested in is her soul. And so this one just seems like it's going to be a fun read. My sister enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed, or like the sprayed edges that it has, kind of flowery. So I'm looking forward to this one for those moments when I need a break from studying. Also, another book that my sister gave, or well, lent to me for me to try is Black Butcher and Blackbird by Brianne Weaver. This one I've seen a lot on Instagram and YouTube here, and it says every serial killer needs a friend, every game must have a winner. When a chance encounter sparks an unlikely bond between rival murderers Sloane and Rowan, they find something elusive, the friendship of two like-minded pitch-black souls who just happen to enjoy killing other serial killers. So this one I know has a lot of traction in the reading community, and I am excited to read that one, especially after the few snippets my sister has sent me during her read of it. And so I'm going to see how it goes. I know this is 4 books, and my goal is to try to get 3 read a month. So, will all 4 of these be read during the month of January? I'm not quite sure, but I do want to have a few options in case of the different moods striking while I am studying with my college classes. But there we have it, a couple physical books, a couple ebooks, and I should be well set for the month of January. I'll see you guys later. Bye.